This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Utah Jazz. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sidelines. Nothing quite like opening day in the NBA. A lot of optimism to go around as teams dream all season of winning it all.
Yeah, it's the hope that kills you, though. But half of the fun is finding out how great your team is along the way.
Now, here's Jordan. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Malone. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Utah. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls.
Last season, they got swept in a two-game series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
This was one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was otherwise an excellent season for them. You're right. They've got to have revenge on their minds tonight. I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper. High percentage look right off the bat.
On offense, here are the Jazz. Malone looking around. On the wing, Stockton. And here's Malone. Pocket 6 over Jordan. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
So sweet a release on Malone's jumper there. A flick of the wrist is all it is.
Paxson kicks to Pippen. Grant sets a screen for Pippen. Over Edwards. Pippen with the bucket.
This is a shot Pippen is very comfortable with. He's extremely effective in the mid-range.
Outside, Malone. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. To the inside. Malone misses.
The defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
No good from Jordan. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Stockton against Jordan. Stockton the pass to Malone. Fader on the way. Here's Heaton. Tries yet again. The rebound by Cartwright.
He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
Paxson passes to Pippen. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 2. At the top of the key, Malone. Pass to Edwards. Malone with it. Here's Eaton. Over Cartwright. And the shot no good, a bit short. Outside Pippen. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Paxson. Fires from 18. Connects, the jumper drops.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Malone, good.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
Chicago leading. Paxson outside. Pass to Jordan.
foul, Malone. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For your Bulls, Michael Jordan. Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
What stood out to me in that first quarter was their saran wrap defense.
Yeah, they've got terrific focus on that end, making the effort to close out on shooters and stifle the offense.
Murdoch, and that one, good. Murdoch's got his first bucket in this one.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
Now here's King. Nails the baby hook. Jordan's got the lead back up to 4 now for Chicago.
At 6'6" with his crazy hops, Jordan could be a problem down low.
Inside, here's Malone. Chicago grabs the miss. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Jordan. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. After being eliminated by the Pistons for 3 straight years, Clark, the Bulls beat the Bad Boys last year.
And I tell you, it really felt like a passing of the torch from a player perspective as well, Kevin, not just the team perspective. From Isaiah Thomas, one of the all-time greats, to Michael Jordan as the man in the Eastern Conference going forward. Maybe even in the league when you look at what Michael Jordan's potential is.
Cartwright's checked in for the Bulls. Jackson comes in for Hobson. The Jazz making a switch here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Murdoch. Malone left side. Count it.
Such a talented shooting guard. I love whenever Malone looks to score inside, too.
The Bulls leading by 4. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Murdoch passes to Malone. Over Paxson. Malone, no luck. Chicago with the ball. Here's Jordan. Eaton grabs the miss.
High basketball IQ play there, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for creativity there.
Here's Murdoch. Pass to Bailey. Over Paxson. Bailey misses. Paxson outside. To the middle. Here's Cartwright. Count it. Cartwright's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Boy, Cartwright doing a nice job there finishing through the hit. Persistence paying off.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Here's Bailey. Hasn't made one yet. That shot off. Great D that time from Jordan. Paxson outside. Swiped away. And now Utah, fast break. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Eaton the pass to Malone. Over Jordan. The 9-footer's on the mark. Malone's got his second basket.
I think this is where you get the ball to Malone. Feed the big man and let him get busy.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Corner shot. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving the lane. Here's Murdoch. King with the block.
Great D from King. That's his role on this squad.
Chicago making some changes. Grant, he's checked in for King. Pippen comes in for Jordan. And Hobson's subbed in for B.J. Armstrong. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Malone right side. 5 on the clock. And the baseline jumper, no good. Chicago leading by 4. Paxson outside. Screen by Grant. Launches it. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Chicago Stadium. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him throughout the first half.
And he's rewarded that trust they have in him, putting up an impressive total.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Malone outside. On the wing, Stockton. Outside, Malone. Over Pippen. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pippen with it. Picked up by Malone. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Paxson outside. Lobs it up for Jordan. And stolen by Stockton. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Malone. An easy 2 points on the layup. Malone's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Jazz.
Great job going right back up with it by Malone. Easy second chance bucket.
Paxson kicks to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Utah. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Tipped away. Pippen against Malone. And Jordan gets it to go on the assist by Pippen. And that's 12 points for Michael.
And once Jordan gets rolling, you're done. Because he's relentless in how he continues to attack.
And the Jazz call time here. Jazz trail by 4. Stockton outside. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Grant. The Jazz with another miss. The Bulls shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Paxson outside. Bulls moving the ball around. No good from Jordan. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Edwards. And here's Malone. Here's Eaton, guarded by Paxson. Now here's Malone. Clock at 4 over Jordan. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Malone.
And I like how versatile he is on offense. Capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Time to make some noise.
Kings check in for the Bulls. And Utah also making a switch. Bailey's checked in. .135 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Pippen. Jordan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Plays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Stockton looking around. Malone in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So for the Bulls, Purdue comes in for Carter. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Michael Jordan. Bulls leading by 4. Now Pippen. Purdue the screen. Goes up on the wing. And they'll get another chance. Up top, Pippen. Here's Armstrong. Utah with the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Stockton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Stockton has such a great basketball IQ. I mean, knowing exactly where to go in transition.
Now here's Pippen. Shot clock at 6. The baseline jumper goes down. Pippen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Chicago up 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Upson. Pass to Jordan.
Who's got ball?
Pulls up on the wing. He can't get that one. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Bailey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Long and lanky. Bailey uses that frame to his advantage in so many ways.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size in there tonight.
Good on the second, so he makes them both. The Bulls leading. Armstrong with it. Here's Livingston. Pass to Jordan. From 13 feet, it goes down. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Boy, plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
Here's Bailey. Down low. Here's Malone.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Oh, the big man. Putting some extra spice on that one. Malone with the explosive jam.
The Bulls call timeout. Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Purdue. Grant comes in for Livingston. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Hobson. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
Stockton outside. Malone a screen on Paxson. Stockton passes to Malone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Horace Grant.
Malone draws all kinds of attention being the dynamic scorer that he is.
Malone, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a 4-man.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Chicago leading by 3. Jordan outside. Pass to Pippen. Over Stockton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Paxson with the steal. Here's Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
Paxson against Stockton. Here's Malone. Outside for Stockton. Back to Malone. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by the Jazz. Eaton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Malone. Utah moving it around. Back to Malone. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, there's no easy way to stop Malone inside without fouling him. He's got so much strength.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Malone.
A great foul shooter, and he delivers there. Really key in a tight game.
Jordan looking it over. Paxson kicks to Grant. Back to Paxson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Malone. Jordan against Malone. Malone passes to Malone. Over Jordan. Kept alive. And it's Malone missing. So it's Chicago now. It's a 3-point game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Well, you know, I hesitate to never say never, but I don't think there's really enough time for a comeback to happen.
It's a sizable lead. and it may get even bigger.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Boy, an uphill battle for him. Everything has to go perfect.
Yeah, get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Stockton down low. Guarded by Paxson. Stockton dishes to Edwards. Takes a 3. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Now that is how you come through when it matters most.
He has ice in his veins. Biggest shot of the game, and he converts it.
Hey, that's the right move. You can't allow them to milk the clock here.
Yeah, all they can do is send him to the line and hope for some misses.
And they go to the intentional foul.
John Stockton. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, John Paxson.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's how you slam the door shut on a team. Steps up to the line and puts the game away.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Score quick, foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
A little bit of luck has to be on their side if they ought to come back. It won't be easy.
Stockton from outside. They get the rebound, and they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Utah calls timeout. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know, the game is clearly out of reach, but they still want to talk things over.
And Coach didn't call this timeout for this game. He called it so that they can be more focused and ready for the next one.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was tight there at the end, but they were able to give this crowd what they wanted.
Kevin, I do think the crowd helped make it happen. I mean, in a close game, the fan support can be a real difference maker.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time